Hello, hi, my name is Saran, and this video is a demonstration of workshop 8. And in this video I will go through the coding part first, and then I will test the program about the uh, workshop 8. So first of all, we have a functional interface called double array functions here. So we define this functional interface, and we will be using this functional interface in the next class. I call it utility class here. So in the utility class, we declared 4 public static final uh, using the type of this double array function interface. And I call it find max, find minimum, find sum, and find average. Each of the variable we're given a lambda expression, and the lambda expression similar using the same format as the apply double. So it would take a double array as parameter and then return a double value. So for example, find max in this lambda expression we'll go loop through the array and return the maximum value. Similar to that, find minimum will return the minimum value. Find sum will return the total sum of all the elements in the array. Find average will return the average value of all the elements in the array. Lastly, we also have a static function called a counter. This counter takes a double value as a parameter and it returns a lambda expression. This lambda expression takes a double array as a parameter, and we're counting how many times the value occurs in the array, and return the number of times, or the count numbers. So that's pretty much for the utility class. So after we define everything, so in next we're gonna move to a next test class. In this class we're using to test our program, and it has one private property, a double array, and we assume the double array is the length is 5. Also, we have a method called a scan. This method basically is used to collect user input to create an array. We're also putting everything into a try-catch block in case there is input mismatch exception. So we handle the expression for user input. Next, we have another function called menu. Basically, the menu is have several options from 1 to 5 in order to test 5 different lambda expressions we have. And once user select each of the option, so we will call the utility class and call the final variable, and call the lambda expression and return the value. So basically it's very simple and straightforward. We also have put everything into a try-catch block in order to handle invalid user input exceptions. So pretty much that's everything for the coding part, and next we're gonna try to run the program to see how it looks like. So first we have a prompt to let user to enter a double value for each of the index. Let's say 1.2, 2. So if I enter something invalid, there will be a input mismatch exception, so the program will handle the exception and to tell user to enter double number only. So we have to do that again. So let's say this time let's say 1.2, 2.5, 5.89, 2.5, and 10. So we already get the array. So the array has 5 elements. And there are the options we have to test each of the lambda expression. So for example, I select 1, the max value is 10. If I press 2, the minimum value is 1.2. If I press 3, the sum value is 26.09. Should be right. Let's press 4. The average value is 5.218, and 5.1. Okay, the final, the last selection we have is we enter 5. So count a number, the number of times the value occurs in an array. So enter a number. I'm looking for, let's say, 8.2. It will tells me the number occurs 0 times in the array. So if I try that again, let's looking for 2.5. It tells me the number occurs 2 times in the array, and which is correct. That we have 2.5 in the array. And after we finish all the testing, we just simply enter 0, and the program ends. And that's pretty much everything for this workshop 8. And thank you for listening. And I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Bye bye.